that I can tell you we don't plan to tinker with the organizational sensing guidelines for the next several years. I feel that the organizational sensing guidelines were born in '91, and like my children, they're doing just fine. They're 18 years old, and hopefully the age of maturity, let alone that about 3 or 4 years ago, we did have an all-star advisory group that tinkered with these guidelines. And so I think we dealt with the adolescent issues, and now the organizational sensing guidelines are just flowing into adulthood. And we'll be happy to take any recommendations you have about how we can make them better. But I'd be less than truthful with you if I didn't say that is going to be a multi-year process. It's not going to happen this year, next year. I just don't see that in the cards. And that's an appropriate reference to make in this town. So, what does the organizational sensing data show? But before I get to that, I do want to tell you, if someone were to ask me, what's the most important change you made 3 years ago? I would say the insertion of the word periodic. Periodic. That's an insertion that John Steer fully supported, that all of the commissioners in the know about the organizational sensing guidelines inserted. So I want to just pause on that for a second, because it's an important word. That puts an obligation on your company to periodically update your risk assessment, to periodically update your training, to just never be satisfied with where you are on compliance.